Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 3:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. This is not financial advice. It's educational. Click the subscribe and bell if you want to be notified. Click the thumbs up. Share the video. We're talking about the Nucypher price action, current, past, and future. Intraday updates on that Twitter link below the video. Let's move into the markets. Nucypher US dollar, we're at 27.06. Right now, still in the sideways chop. If you've been listening to the last several videos that I've put out, we're talking about the same thing over the last few days. Yes, it is boring, but I think we're going to wind up resolving over the next week. Right now, we have a low here on the Nucypher US dollar at 25 cents with a high around 33 cents. That's where we find a solid line of resistance. I don't expect us to go all the way up to resistance anytime in the very, very near future. I think we're going to sideways chop for a little bit here. Let's look over at Nucypher Bitcoin. Nucypher Bitcoin, we're around 649, 650. We've been like this over the last few days as well. We get these, small spikes here and there, but they're very, very fast and very, very quick. But they come right back down. So it's not like you're going to be able to sell up here. It comes back down because someone sold one chunk and it comes straight back down. So it's really nothing really to reflect on other than the fact that we are in the sideways chop here for Nucypher Bitcoin, with a low of around 604, 603, and a high resistance area of 704. Right now, we are currently still at 650. In the meantime, I think we will continue this way, up and down, up and down, up and down. Bitcoin, I put a couple of easier to read areas where I figure that this is kind of the mini-me version of what happened back here. And I've made it a little easier to see. This range here, which is the giant red block, is the resistance area when we had all of this Bitcoin price action between May all the way out to almost the end of July into August. What has happened since then? Well, we kind of took off. We really took off. As soon as this cycle ended, we went to the races pretty significantly from 29 all the way up to 53. Now, we see the same exact kind of pattern happening here as well, where in the first half of this sideways pattern, we were on the top half. Now, then we took a nosedive here recently, which is very reminiscent of the nosedive we took back here. Then we started staying on the lower half of this sideways triangle, and we're doing the same thing, the lower half of the sideways triangle. Now, what will happen is this kind of resolves sometime in October 4th, October 5th. I think it could happen sooner, could happen a little bit later. But as soon as we start passing this gray line of resistance, I think we should start to see some very aggressive action on the upside. Not yet, not yet. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance is over here, starting to show some fear. Clearly, the equity market's getting killed, and we're still on that pattern up, which tells me Bitcoin does have some continued descent. Looking back over at Bitcoin, we're over 41,633. I mean, our low was around 40,396. So, we're about 3%, 3.5%, 4% away from what could be another bottom and another potential buying opportunity for those who are interested in Bitcoin. But that's kind of where we're at right now. So again, Nucypher US dollar, we are on sideways course, and we'll talk soon. Take care.